and something that transportation officials say they haven't seen ever before.
Airlines are going to have to scale back flights because of the government shutdown. Our Doug Dunbar joins us now from the newsroom with more on this. Doug.
Guys, this is a big deal, and it's going to make a lot of people really angry. This all happened in the last 30 minutes. We're about to enter a phase now where the airlines are now going to have to point to flights and say, you get to go, but unfortunately, you don't get to go, even though you've already paid for your flight. The FAA announced that they want and need a 10% reduction in airline traffic in this country in the 40 busiest travel areas of the country. That's all they said. So we know DFW is a very busy hub. We know that, but we don't have 100% clarity that it's included in those 40 areas, which so far have not been named. But if I were a betting person, probably so. We'll have to wait and see. Those 40 travel areas should be defined for us by the FAA tomorrow. Now, the FAA says they're going to be meeting with airlines tonight to discuss this reduction plan. For us, that means Southwest, obviously locally, and American Airlines. But transportation officials say that you can plan, if you're flying, that we will now start seeing proactive flight cancellations on top of the delays that we've seen playing out here nationwide the last few weeks. This all points directly to the government shutdown. Yes, air traffic controllers are now in their second pay period with no money coming in, no paychecks. Some controllers have begun using sick time, and even without a government shutdown, let me give you reality. We don't have enough controllers in this country in regular times. Now add in the shutdown and staffing numbers declining, and the math simply does not add up on having enough controllers to safely manage an incredibly busy and complex air system in our country. Quick live look right now. No delays we checked on the board at DFW International or at Dallas Love Field, but with all this news, obviously, that's likely to change as we head into the weekend. On Monday, by the way, this week, we saw delays well over an hour at Love Field and about 30 minutes at DFW on average, and lots of those delays have been because of a slowing of the flow of airplanes in the system. But now, again, the big headline, FAA says they've reached basically the break point with a lack of staffing, and the airlines have to now reduce the amount of flights they put in the air every day so that everybody can still be handled safely. Frustrating, to say the least, Ken and Karen, but we're about to see, my guess would be lots of video of angry passengers in the coming days. But flying airplanes is a very unforgiving business if it is not handled with all eyes on safety. The FAA now making a move to basically continue keeping safety in our sky at the very top of the list, and everybody would argue that's exactly where it should be every single day.